You good?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You ready? Cheers. Hello. We're doing a video together.
Yeah.
So this video is just going to be like a musical origin story of us, of how long we've been together, what we're into. We met through a mutual friend, didn't we? I think I went to school with them. You went to college with them.
Yeah, we met in college
Yeah, and
many years ago.
as you said, you were staying around that person's house, and you end up seeing me instead. You don't remember that? Anyway,
No.
so then we had the first time we met each other where you broke my curtains.
Didn't break the
You
curtain.
broke my curtains.
Mm-hmm.
She broke my curtains. Then I walked you to the bus stop.
Yeah.
And waved goodbye like we do, staring as Ellie goes past on the bus. And I'm waving and I get no response, just completely ignores me going past. Says, oh, that's not going anywhere then. So that's the end of that after one time of meeting one another. And that was 18 and a half years ago.
Yeah.
And we've been with each other ever since.
Yeah, don't know why I came back.
Yeah. So we met when we were 16.
16, 17.
16. I just turned 17,
Yeah.
I think. Because it was the day after my birthday. You were 16, but you turned 17 in January.
Yeah.
So I was 17 in December, you were January.
Yeah.
We met a long time ago. I was in the peak of my teenage years of listening to metal music or music in general. Because I think I met you when I was in my college course in music technology. I didn't think I'd actually make a career out of it. Obviously, I didn't make a career out of it, but...
No, you weren't very academically inclined.
No, I really wasn't. It was fun though, doing all the studio live stuff. You was, yeah, and then you met me.
Yeah, I can't mention that.
We've been together for a long time. We have 2 kids together, we have a house. It's been a journey, isn't it? We've been together over half our lives now, so we'll go through a few things. So what's the first subject?
Oh god, first music memory.
First music memory.
Oh god, that's about when I used to do dancing, so it completely
how old were you
left field from. Couldn't tell you how old I was.
So what was the music?
I know, like I listened to I had a CD for Billy Piper.
We'll get onto that.
See, my first real music memory of actually properly listening to music that I can remember is actually listening to Nirvana when I was much older.
My first music memory.
Yes, Frank Zappa. When you're listening with your head down, and your dad made you listen to Frank Zappa at 6 years old.
She's ruined the story for us.
I knew. I've heard it 1,000 times.
Again, been together 19 years almost.
I know this one.
It was the big old hi-fi units with the big jack headphones.
Very inappropriate music for a 6-year-old. You're about 5, 6.
Listen to Bobby Brown Goes Down by Frank Zappa as a 6-year-old. It's not politically correct now, let alone as a 6-year-old. Yes, Dad.
I would not let our 6-year-old listen to that, and he's almost 6, and no, he would not listen.
He absolutely will not. About golden showers and...
No, he listens to Breaking the Law.
He listens to Breaking the Law. That's his favourite song, I think.
No, he's really into the party, P-A-R-T-Y.
Oh, Ailstorm. Yeah.
Really into that at the moment.
And Angus McSix. He's got his very first one as well.
That, yeah, Angus McSix. But he liked Glory Hammer, didn't he?
He did like Glory Hammer, yeah.
That was one of his first bands I think he properly actually watched.
I think that was my first music memory. So...
I know yours. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, mine actual
It probably would be dance, I think, because
it would be something dance related.
Because you used to do ballet and
ballet, tap, more than the usual.
Yeah, but you did it for a long time as well, so
it's not music in the sense of a pop artist stuff. Obviously later on.
No, because you had the Nutcracker and
so classical ballet was probably
so that's cool.
Classical music was probably one of the first things I really because I started with ballet. Because I didn't like tap, didn't like the noise.
They didn't like the noise?
Yeah, didn't like the noise.
Wow, okay.
Too loud, apparently.
The main essence of tap.
Yeah, didn't like the noise.
And then you evolved into listen. We're getting to the
Yeah,
what we evolved
like-
into. Well, you kind of guess what we evolved into.
But yeah.
Um,
Yeah, didn't like the noise of that. But then I find classical very much like that is like I think one of the foundations.
I think so.
Form
That's a good entry point
music.
actually into music. I think because a
Classical.
lot of other
I
genres
do
stem
still
off
enjoy
classical.
classical.
Yeah,
Like
classical's great.
I quite like a lot of the atmospheric black metal and stuff because it's kind of not classical obviously because it's atmospheric black metal, but it's that melodic kind of
There's that composition to it, doesn't it? So yeah, it has the peaks and the dips and the it's telling a story, which a lot of classical music tell a story. You know, it's like when we saw Inferno at the Green Door store.
Yeah,
and it was just a guy with his hands telling a story with his. He didn't move the whole set, but he was just going like this, and he was like you were just mesmerized. You wouldn't necessarily. I would. But you wouldn't necessarily.
You would.
Anyway,
it's not really my music.
We're jumping ahead of ourselves. First physical media. So first, what was your first? You've already sort of said what your first. What was your first CD or first physical?
I don't know which one was first, but I just remember having Billy Piper, S Club 7. I mean, hey, I listened to S Club 7 at a kids' party last weekend.
I mean,
like, it still goes today. They still play it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
The steps, but I didn't have the CD. That was not mine.
No, you nicked that, did you?
Yeah, it was my sister's.
My first form of music,
it was probably
physically,
on a cassette.
It was a cassette.
And I can't remember what I had some music on cassette. I could not reel them off to you
My first thing on the cassette was Thumping by Chumbawamba. And I remember because it was Christmas like 97 or something.
Who did the song Ooh
I Get Knocked Down. That's cartoon.
Yeah, that we had them on cassette.
Oh, you had them on cassette.
Yeah,
so it might be that
then.
That would be before Billy Piper then, surely.
Because Billy Piper and that lot they were CD. That was like when CD became a thing.
That's probably before then.
But a lot of my cassettes and stuff were obviously hand me down from.
Yeah, because you have older siblings, so you're gonna get that. So what was the first like metal or rock?
Well, it wasn't metal because obviously no one in my family listened to metal music. Obviously, like having said that though, over the years when I was younger and stuff, I did listen to Iron Maiden. Family friends and stuff were very much into that.
Yeah, your brother likes Iron Maiden as well.
We listened to like Led Zeppelin. That was like
that's your parents, though, yeah.
You know, Pink Floyd. They enjoyed. Obviously, we listened to a lot of David Bowie. That was
Bowie's great.
Huge in our house. Like 2 bands that I listened to on CD that I nicked from the siblings. And neither of them you would class as that. One is grunge, so you can guess who that's going to be. Talking about because you're talking obviously the late 90s and stuff. Oh, who was very popular in the early 2000s? So they were very kind of punk poppy and like everyone listened to them. So who was that one? You can probably guess.
Punk poppy.
Yeah, they're kind of like that. Kind of like, there you go. Into where they actually have someone playing a guitar, playing drums, and someone singing rather than a girl group stood in front of a load of mics or like a mixed group like S Club 7 that was sitting in front of a bunch of mics doing like dance moves and stuff.
Just a load of people called Mike stood in front. Just loads of mics.
Yeah.
So I think my first like rock and like gateway album would get me into more that sort of side of things. I think my first one that I actually got was either Limp Bizkit's Significant Other or it was Infest by Papa Roach. When I went with my nan to H&V when we went to see some relatives.
Yes, I know this one too. Yeah. I could tell this story.
It's a great story.
But I'll let you.
At the age of 11, I think it was. We went to H&V and my nan said, "Oh, I'll get you a CD," being very, very nice. I was only allowed one, obviously. And it was between 2 albums. It was between Slipknot Iowa and Rammstein Mutter.
These are tough albums to pick from, like knowing what they are both now.
Yeah, they're classic albums now,
you didn't know, you hadn't heard them. But
I don't know why I made the decision, but I chose Slipknot Iowa. And we went back to our relative's house, which is like my mum's cousin. And we went upstairs and they said, "Oh, we got a big CD player upstairs in one of the bedrooms. You can go play it up there." "Oh, thank you." So they said, "Stick it in." It had the intro song for Iowa, which is basically just noises and screaming. And then he said, "Oh, so okay, you turn it up." "Oh, thank you." So she goes downstairs and I've sat on my own in this bedroom. And all I hear is it's like so loud through this house. and I had my mum shouting at me, telling me to change. So I didn't turn it up. They did. That was my that was my gateway into heavier music. And as soon as I heard Iowa, that was it. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. It's still heavy now. I don't care what anyone says. That album to me is special.
Yeah, I think I remember the first time I heard like a heavy band. That was actually at school, and I remember obviously when you weren't allowed to like really manipulate listening to music and stuff in the library.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "Oh, listen to this," and obviously most people went for Slipknot. Like it was that
Slipknot were the ones, weren't
well,
they?
the thing is, they were the ones. But what everyone would do is, if no one knew of a heavy metal band, the only one they would mention is, "Oh, you listen to Slipknot."
Yeah,
because
it's all the chavs. That's the one the chavs used to say. Wasn't it?
Like that was it. That was the only band.
Oh,
you listen to Slipknot. Yeah. Whereas I remember one person that actually they were like, "Oh, listen to this," but it wasn't Slipknot. It was Korn.
Ah.
And that was one of the first times I remember hearing actually kind of like heavy music.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be like the Untouchables album with Here to Stay on it, because that is. I only just come back from Grass Bottom seeing them there and listening to that. Oh my god, that was so heavy.
I haven't seen it since 2013 or 15.
Yeah, so that was pretty much our gateway albums, really. Next subject.
How you expanded your taste in music. So back in like the
early 2000s.
How do you explain yourself?
Well, I know the way I did. We did have the internet, but it was fucking dial-up internet, and you're going to go through it in certain periods, and it'd take forever to do anything. The only way we got music was Kerrang TV, Scuzz TV, MTV2. That was the other one that sort of played that type of. It was mainly Kerrang and it was mainly Scuzz. Every other week, I walk up every week I think it was. You walk up the local news agency and you pick up the Kerrang magazine. You get the free CD, which I think back in the day it cost like £1.50. Getting the free CD and listening to Dry Kill Logic on repeat. So that was like how I got into it, and then. As soon as I got to a point where you could get the internet, then you had like torrents like LimeWire and things like this as well, downloading all the viruses on your dad's computer, and he goes, "Why my computer don't work?" I don't know, Dad. Sorry. I could listen to. I started finding black metal and death metal
somehow.
So if Dad does watch this, sorry, Dad, I did fuck your computer up. So how did you expand your music? Was it through this pretty face?
Well, no, obviously it was Kerrang and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I used to only watch that if I went to a friend's house. They always used to play him. But my friend loved them, so whenever that came on, I had to go around there. Like I say, because I was so busy with like after school activities, I didn't really watch much TV. So it was before school when I'd catch it for a bit with a friend. Like I say, some of my friends from school were more into the heavy music. That was pretty much it until I met you, and then I realised that
I'm awesome and I listen to great music.
That metal goes way beyond.
Do you want to tell the story about the first song I sent you over on MSN Messenger?
Oh, yeah, back when we had MSN Messenger.
That's how old it is MSN Messenger days.
Well,
because again, you were talking about music, right? I think it was something along the lines of, what are you listening to now?
Yeah, I think I may have asked the stupid question of what are you listening to?
And out of all the songs...
Well, you do have the logo tattooed, so it makes sense that you would enjoy Strapping Young Lad. But with the song You Suck. Thanks. That's really what you want to say. But I mean, it's a really cool song, and Devon Townsend. Amazing.
Unbelievable. Just realised we showed great hints at the beginning of our relationship that we didn't want to be with one another, ignoring each other on buses and sending songs You Suck. Apparently we couldn't take a hint.
No.
Our first gig. So what was your first gig? This is embarrassing.
I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, but you changed.
But that's the way it goes, doesn't it? If I think of like my first ever actual band that I saw, I think I saw them before I went to Isle of Wight Festival. Yeah, it was before, unfortunately, so I can't say Isle of Wight Festival.
You're stalling this. You have to say the band
Yeah,
name.
'cause I don't like her.
I know that, but you still have to say
I know.
them.
The thing is, I like some people still like them, and I'm obviously wearing a T-shirt.
They just
for
did a massive tour in America. They're still on
I
it.
mean, somehow they're still going.
They're still going.
Yeah,
The people
they are
love
still
them.
going. My Chemical Romance. It's my first actual band. That was in Brighton as well.
Was it the Brighton Centre?
Yeah, that was at the Brighton Centre. Got parents to drive us down there, me and some friends, and yeah.
Great, isn't it, when that happens?
And drive and stuff.
How was the My Chemical Romance gig?
Well, at the time, I enjoyed it, obviously, because you do when it's something that you enjoy at the time.
Were you at the front fangirling?
No, I was. We were standing.
Yeah, good. That's
Yeah,
always
really
good.
standing.
That's always good. Well, you tried to delete all memories of that gig.
I couldn't even tell you what tour it was or anything. Like, I think I have literally blanked it on my mind. I don't even know if they'd done like the Black Parade by that point. Was it
I think there was after that. Yeah, the Black Parade already happened.
Yeah, I think that had already happened.
Again, it's a start, right? Because it's the same thing with mine. It's no different. Well, it is a bit different, but
no different. Right?
Well, it's not My Chemical Romance, put it that way. So I went to see Bowling for Soup at Guildhall. I think it was the Civic Hall in Guildford. That was in 2003. So I was 13, and it was a band called Never Heard of It, which I don't think lasted much longer. A band called Farce were actually pretty good. They're like a scary sort of punk band or punk rock band. They were quite good. And Bowling for Soup's Bowling for Soup. Everyone knows Bowling for Soup. They were fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked them a lot back then, but I was 13 and
yeah, you kind of listen to, you hear a song now and you know it, and you might sing along if you've had a few drinks and stuff.
So I mean, I probably would if it came on like Silent Disco or something. You would sing along to it.
Obviously, whereas with my band, no, I wouldn't.
No, I changed the channel.
Even know the words.
My second gig was him. So we went to go see him, and I went to see him, and it was like I just not a fan. Even back then, as a 13, 14-year-old, I don't like these.
Then they just annoyed me.
Like
I say, and I have
they annoy you, or did he annoy you?
That song was really annoying. That stupid one where you do that high-pitched noise. I can picture it now.
That stupid bastard! Yeah, how dare he make that singing noise?
I can't sing it.
I need another beer. Do you need another drink?
Yeah. Drink break.
Drinks break. Drinks interlude. Oh shit.
Oh, did it fizz up all of a sudden? It's all over your finger.
Oh god, it's all over my finger.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
So, first festival. So I know mine way later than yours. Because your first festival was in 2000. Well, it depends when you say festival. Do you mean like festivals in a school festival or a day? Because your day was in 2014.
No.
No, 15.
No.
No, 2004.
Yes.
Right. Like a whole 10 years. Yes, yeah. You were 14 is what I was getting at.
Yes, I was 14.
Not 2014. Yes. You were 14.
That was
2004.
Reading Festival.
Went to Reading for the day.
Yes, because the Darkness headline. So shall I tell the funny story when I went to see the Wild Hearts at Reading 2004?
Oh. I didn't think you think that. Yeah, but you think you were in, so like.
I mean, I was until I'll explain. We went to see the Wild Hearts. They were playing in the tent in Reading 2004. I was with obviously my mum and dad and my brother. So I wanted to go a bit further forward. So they were behind, and I went a bit further forward on my own. Stood there watching the band, and all of a sudden, this woman, she must have been about 35, 36.
Like our age now.
Yeah, about our age now. Yeah. She come up to me and saying,
"Do you wanna come with me?
Why? Is it?
Do you wanna come have some fun?"
Looked round at my mum and dad.
Is that your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry.
I walked off. I looked at Dad said, "What was that about?" I don't know. I think she was trying to have sex with me. To be fair, I did not look 40.
You had a full-on goatee.
I had a goatee and yeah.
Like
I'm a hairy man. That was my first exposure to festivals. Yeah.
Yeah. Yours was a bit different to mine.
So what was yours?
I had a White Festival because it's close, and at the time I was more into that sort of music. And also the Prodigy were playing, which
that's cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the highlights. Also went and saw Gory Looking Chain with my parents whilst I sing Your Mother Has a
Awesome.
Penis. Yeah, because you recommended that one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was great. So yeah, that was the 2019. I think it's 2019. No, 2009. Sorry, I keep getting
You
this
keep
years
adding
wrong.
10 years onto everything. What's
Oh
going
my
on?
god, I don't know, but like I'm thinking I'm 19. I'm adding the year that bumped into your brother because he went to that festival.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wait, what year was this? 2009?
2009.
2009 Daryl. This is peak. Let's just say party Daryl.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah, literally, we're walking one. I think it was like a Saturday or something, and walking through, and of all the people to see, there is your brother walking towards us.
Out of his fucking face.
So that was like my first actual festival.
So my first actual like weekend festival. So I've done 2-day festivals for that. I did Reading 2004 for one day, and I did Download 2005 for one day on the Sunday. We saw System of a Down.
Oh, I wish.
So
Over there, but...
the tickets are over there. I'll put a video of the tickets on here now.
Oh, you got Strapping Young Lad up there.
I got Strapping Young Lads. I saw Dragon Force in 2005. Fear Factory. My Download 2007 tickets there as well. Audio Slave as well. Mastodon.
First Blood Stop.
Yeah, first is that First Blood Stop?
I think that's the First Blood Stop.
Oh, okay. Oh, System of a Down as well at Brixton. But yeah, my first weekend festival was Download 2007. We got there by train because I couldn't drive yet. I was 17.
You were learning.
I was learning to drive. I was 17. We just met basically. This is how long ago it is now. So me and Daryl had our camping gear, which literally like a small two-man tent, and we got there way later than everybody else. So we were about 3 miles away from anything. Like it took us like an hour to walk anywhere, and we found this tiny little gap that we plonked our tent into. This is our exposure to campsites at a festival for the first time. Daryl's 15, I'm 17. So we plonked our tent down, and there was a group of guys that we were drinking, and they gave us, to be fair, they gave us a couple of beers, and it was quite nice. And then all of a sudden, this guy to the left of us did, how do I put this? This guy did basically... Horse drugs. It's horse drugs.
It is.
He did horse drugs. And he had an inflatable kangaroo and proceeded to try and have sex with this inflatable kangaroo. Oh. This is in the space of like the first 2 hours of pitching our tent. Oh, this was an eye-opener, yeah. And then we found out like a day later he was a police officer. So yeah, that was our exposure to festival campsites.
Yeah.
We had an incredible time at Download 2007 because I hadn't fully divulged myself into alcohol. We had a few beers, but we weren't like wankers. I mean, Daryl had a few beers. We saw the amazing set of Lamb of God in 2007 at Download. We saw Mastodon. We saw Machine Head in 2007, which is just after Blackening come out. We saw Megadeth. We saw Iron Maiden played. My Chemical Romance played.
Yeah, well,
and we watched them get bottled, and it was great. We saw them play, and we watched them get bottled. And then we go, I'm bored now. Should we go see Korn? We went to see Korn on the stage.
So much better.
Yeah, it was a lot better. And yeah, Download 2007 was awesome. And then we had to get the train back home, and we had to flag our way back because our train was cancelled and we had no tickets. I think the ticket bloke was sort of like a bit sympathetic towards us and just said, oh, okay.
We just gave up.
Yeah, basically.
What you then did, not even a week later, it would have been about 2 to 3 days after going to Download Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what festival happens after that one, which is a huge one in Europe?
I went to Hellfest with me and Daryl.
Again, 2 weeks in a row. 2 festivals.
Yeah, but I was 17 at the time, so... Again, don't know how our parents let us go to that. Either of them.
17 is a bit different. Your brother was 15.
Daryl's 15.
Like that.
Anyway, so we went... I think it was Hellfest. We went to Victoria Station. So the only way we were allowed to, or our family allowed us to go, is that we ended up getting one of the packages. I think they're still going now. I think it's called Argon Events. I think they're still going, and they still do these festivals. We had to go to Victoria in London, get a coach from Victoria all the way to Dover, all the way across the other side of France to go to Hellfest. They do hotel packages. Yeah. So we stayed in the hotel. It was the only way we were allowed to go. I mean, the one thing I remember, which was awesome, what made the time go a lot quicker, the guy behind us was going on his own, and he had the best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. And you'd think it would get really annoying after like 20 hours on the coach. No, it's still fucking hilarious. But yeah, we had a great time. At Hellfest 2007, we saw the main one that we saw that I'm still cannot believe we still saw in hindsight, especially, is Typo Negative.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So
that's the only time you got to see them.
The only time we got to see Typo Negative. So
yeah,
I will forever cherish that. I think Korn were meant to play, but they pulled out like last minute, and people were angry.
Because you've seen them the week before, where it's download. But
we saw.
They have reasons. Bands have reasons.
I just remember we saw Immortal as well. That was so good. That was our festival beginnings. Still go to festivals now. It's great.
Well, you more than me.
So back on to us then.
Our first gig together.
Do you remember our first gig that we went to?
Yes, it was at the Wedgwood Room.
At the Wedgwood Rooms in Portsmouth. Again, were we with our mutual friend at this point?
Yes. We went to see Hatebreed.
We saw Hatebreed.
Really listened to them since.
Why not? It should be nostalgic for our relationship.
I don't know why, actually, to be honest.
To be fair, I
haven't really listened to them.
I hadn't seen Hatebreed for a long time until Bloodstock last year, and they were really good, actually.
Of course, you put them like a butter, but haven't really. Yeah, just.
I remember being right at the front house speaker on the right hand side and getting our eardrum blasted.
Yeah, that was
coming out the venue going.
It was like one of my first exposures to
loud music.
Yeah.
In a small venue, very loud. Yeah.
Yeah, they were really good, really good. Like I said, I just haven't really listened to them, not through any reason at all.
No.
Not that I don't like them. I haven't really liked them since.
I'll put Destroy Everything on after this. Destroy Everything. Favourite gig memory? I mean, there's so many gigs, there's so many good. They're so good for so many different reasons, right?
I think that's the problem. Like,
so you could almost tie it into what was your favorite. I mean, one of my favourite gig memories is it's never going to happen again. Is when we saw Judas Priest at the Guildhall.
I was going to say, Judas Priest at the Guildhall.
Seeing Judas Priest at the Guildhall in Portsmouth,
which
you're never going to get that again.
Yeah, I have to say that is probably one of my highlights.
Like seeing them at such a local place.
Yeah.
And then
their stage presence.
Yeah, just seeing them really up close as well, wasn't it? Because the venue is only the venue's 3,000 capacity, something like that.
About that.
And you because it's wide, so you could get everyone was pretty close to the front because it's wide, so it's not long.
Yeah.
So you could get quite close to the front and have a fantastic view, and you almost feel like, this is like we're right on top of this, and it's like you are soaked in everything with that. You were witnessing like metal royalty in your local venue that you've been to many times, and seeing that band play there. I mean, I love Judas Priest, but every single time I've seen them since, it's never going to top that.
No, I think because like you said, there's a bit of a nostalgia to that gig as well because of where it was and everything,
and who we were with and everything else as well. So
that's like I think one of I have to say I think that is one of my top.
I mean, all the times we saw Iron Maiden as well.
They've been amazing every single time. Seeing Twickenham, seeing them at O2, seeing them at Download. They have never disappointed. Rammstein.
Oh, Rammstein! I forgot about that.
Seeing them first time in Download.
Yeah.
Blew my mind. But for you saw them.
Yeah, I saw them at Brixton Academy in 2005.
Which I've been to that venue obviously for other groups and how small that venue overall is, and to imagine that with the pyrotechnics that you had,
that was insane. Even as a 15-year-old, I think our mum's a legend, by the way. She took us up to London it was me, two mates, and Daryl, and we went up there to see Rammstein at Brixton. It was February, so it was cold as shit, and we just went straight there. I think we got some chicken on the way. We went into the venue, and it was like it absolutely blew our fucking faces away with the heat. Man, Kieran's going to be watching this, and hello, Kieran. I'm going to wind you up again because we've just been talking about Rammstein.
Love Rammstein.
That's so
I've
good.
seen them twice. But they
I've
but you
seen them
see-
about 4 times. I've seen them about 4
Yeah.
times, mate.
I've done twice. Yeah, I'd obviously like listened to them for quite a while before that, but download was where I really got to first of all experience their show and everything.
It's just their stage show is incredible.
Yeah, and then we saw them at Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes Stadium.
It was Milton Keynes
yeah.
Stadium.
Not at the bowl, it was at the stadium.
Yeah, the stadium. On their stadium tour.
And you were pregnant.
Yeah, so we had to be in the seated section.
Do you remember the bit where I come out the toilet and you were queuing for the toilet and I come out and start rubbing your belly and all these people behind us are, oh my god, what's this random guy rubbing?
Oh yeah, they just thought some random person had come up
just
to
rubbing
me.
your belly because you're pregnant.
Yeah, they thought some random person had just like
and I just ran away. It's
really invading personal space.
I'm the dad.
Yeah, even seeing them pregnant and that. I was still able to, experience that. So technically, that was like, we still say that's our son's first gig.
Yeah, we do say it's our son's first gig.
He was there.
Even though, what is his actual first gig?
No.
Well, you can't deny it.
It wasn't his first gig. His first exposure to live music was at Bloodstock Festival, and he has seen many bands at Bloodstock, many bands that I would say are far better than what you decided that we were going to watch.
They were the first band on the Friday.
Yeah, I still think he was asleep for that.
He wasn't. He absolutely was not.
He slept through Creator though.
He did sleep through Creator, but you're avoiding it. Alex's first band was Fetal Juice.
Oh, it was that one.
Which is an excellent thing to say. So when he's older, so what's the first band you ever saw live? A band called Fetal Juice, mate.
Yeah, and I will say that he saw Glory Hammer, which he did, and he
did
actually
see Glory Hammer.
and he enjoyed that. Although
he saw Angus McFife's last ever show with Glory Hammer.
It was at Bloodstock, but Alex loves his new music, so
he does. Should we talk about how Bloodstock 2021 was and how that experience with her taking a child?
Yeah, and that was my last festival.
That was your last festival. You're due for another festival,
which will be with our kids again. I have to say though, for a festival with to take kids to, that was one of the best ones to take.
Bloodstock, absolutely,
yeah, very accommodating.
Yeah, because we stayed in the VIP, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, you wake up in the morning and inside the VIP tent where they have all the beers, they'd have kids movies on in the morning, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they did.
So definitely has that very big family feel to it.
Yeah.
You see kids all the time at Bloodstock and it's really, really cool. But it's a completely different experience, obviously, between going with your mates and taking your kids. Because you can't be absolutely fucking rat-assed all the time. And you can't act like a dick and everything else. I don't think there many people act like dicks at Bloodstock anyway. Everyone's sound. You can't let loose completely because you're still being a parent at the same time. Yeah. I mean, I had a great time still. Because that was just after COVID, wasn't it? So it was the first one since. Yeah. Because we saw Devon Townsend. Yeah. And amazing. Creator.
Judas Priest and we had to leave early. Of
course it was.
I mean, unfortunately, had to leave early. But
it was still fun. It was still had a good time.
Yeah. And our son loved it and he begged to go back.
He just keeps saying he wants to go back to the Bloodstock. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we've got to take him. Going to gigs now.
Going to gigs now? I reckon we get pissed more now when we go to gigs.
Yeah, because it's our night off. So.
Because we have the children, so we make the most of it, basically. Yeah. So ever since we've had children, we realise, we're going to a gig, we're going to make the fucking most of this.
Yeah. Yeah, to immerse ourselves in the music a bit more rather than going off chatting and stuff.
Yeah, I think, we enjoy the whole thing, don't we?
Music. Yeah, we actually listen to the bands more.
Yeah, I think so. And it's better, because we're still learning now.
Yeah.
All the stuff that we've been talking about through this whole video, like we're researching new music. I'm still doing that now. I literally did it today. Yeah. I went on Bandcamp and I found new bands. So, oh my god, this is really cool. So we're constantly finding new stuff. We're constantly listening to new music, and there's obviously the bands that we do listen to anyway are releasing new music as well. Forever going and forever evolving.
Oh yeah.
You're never going to listen to everything.
Yeah, music forever evolving.
It's endless. You're not going to know every single metal band on the planet either. You're not going to know every single song or lyric or things like that. If you do, you're lying because you have not got enough time of the day. We're still enjoying it, I think. Yeah. I'm enjoying it anyway. I love it. I mean,
definitely. There's something different about seeing the bands and stuff live. I've always enjoyed seeing them live more.
Yeah, it's immersing yourself in the music.
I think I'm a bit more of like a visual, immersive sort of listener rather than sitting with your headphones on. So
Yeah.
you can do that. Whereas I'm more, I like to be in it, watching them,
Yeah.
experiencing it.
What our taste in music is now.
Black metal and death metal for you.
Yeah.
That is your music. I mean, you're into other stuff as well, but
It's
that
mainly death
is-
metal.
I don't know. Black metal really creeps into
Yeah,
a lot with you.
I do like a lot of black metal. There's so many different elements to it. I listened to one band the other day as a band called Floating, which is literally death metal mixed with post-punk. It shouldn't work, but it does, and it's really, really good. Again, you find stuff like that, and it just goes, it takes you back, and it's like, holy shit, what the fuck? But in a good way. Again, I'm constantly learning, but I'm constantly listening to new stuff. That's mainly what I listen to now.
Yeah.
And every now and then there'll be like a palate cleanser sort of thing, so you'll have like a proper traditional heavy metal band,
Yeah.
or you'll have like a Night Flight Orchestra or something like
Yeah,
that.
just
So,
something that's
what do you normally listen to now? I mean, you're. Fuck.
that's the door being really creepy.
Waiting for something to run across the floor.
Oh, no.
Well, obviously, your favourite band or the band you listen to the most
it's
is
Ghost. Yeah. Rocky sort of more music than anything else.
Yeah.
But I can't deny it. Love them.
I like Ghost. Ghost, great.
Yeah, just
They're not a
love
metal
them.
band, but they're.
No, that's what
they're,
I'm saying. They're like a rock band
Yeah,
more than anything. But
they're still fucking
love
good.
them. Still think they're amazing. Love their stage shows. I think the thing is though, there is so many bands that I do enjoy like the music of and stuff. I'm not always very good at remembering the name. I think one more recently that surprised me that I actually really enjoyed live though, that you have always been into like from the moment you heard them, is Blood Incantation. Like when we saw them live at Incineration Fest, made me realise, okay, I get why he loved them. Like, yeah, there's just something again. There's something different when you're actually being immersed in the music, listening to it live. And for me, like that's when I get a chance to actually listen to like it was like their whole latest album that they played from start to finish, which I don't normally get the chance to sit and listen to that long. So to actually just kind of be there and to listen to it made me be able to like appreciate it so much more and to understand it better. Yeah, I kind of like dabble into a bit of everything, don't I? I'm not like a set in.
Which is good.
Like I love Iron Maiden.
I think that's the thing as well.
Old stuff, newer stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing to explain as well. We don't purely just listen to metal music and that's it. We listen to all sorts of types of music as well. I mean, it's primarily that sort of music, but
that's like.
But we listen to. I mean, I've got a playlist on my Spotify which is non-metal but awesome, and it's just everything but metal music. We've even got some German hardcore on there.
Nothing wrong with that. That stuff's awesome.
Yeah, it's just a party.
Like,
yeah, it's just a party. It's just fun.
Yeah, like
again, if it's fun.
Like you say, you've always enjoyed like Scooter and stuff like that. Like, and they are like not metal at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy it.
No, like what you like. Who cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing with me and football. I'm being a massive football fan. Is that it?
I think that is it. Can I order pizza now?
We can have pizza now if you like.
I want something.
I want something.
I want something.
Something, innit?
Oh, that's the Pompey in it.
That's the Pompey in it. It's because you had a bottle of wine in it.
I had a couple of glasses.
Bollocks! You've had 3/4 of a bottle of wine.
Oh yeah, you already opened it.
If you did make it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was interesting.
You.
This was just sort of a thing to sort of get to know us a little bit better, and you as well. You're a massive part of this channel. You're the good-looking one. I'm the good-looking one.
No.
Oh, there's no good-looking ones.
No.
Cool. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.